All kitties accounted for and doing well this morning. Hey, Gray. Hi, honey. I think she's ready for a morning nap. It's paper time.
Oh yeah, it's paper time.
Gray actually hopped down thinking she was going to get to go for a walk. We got mail too?
Last night I checked at like 6 o'clock and there was no mail, but there was this morning.
Right. I was reading last night that the Postal Service volume has greatly declined, and I guess part of that stimulus bill they're working on is supposed to provide some relief to the post office. Let's just leave it there. The article said how important the Postal Service is for mail order prescriptions and for the vote this fall, people voting. He's headed to the garage. It's a little hard, I guess, to wake up and first thing go out. So he's got a 20-minute private lesson this morning, and he's got a 30-minute class lesson, level 2, level 3 black belt lesson tonight. And then he'll have one more 30-minute class on Thursday. So go knock them out. Go do good. Go do what you're... Enjoy the socialization with the people up at the school. Master Ko has been back from South Korea for about 3 or 4 weeks now. He's well. And I know you're excited about him leading class again. So enjoy the socialization with your Taekwondo friends. Dawn moved Ruby back out. Dawn set the table back up for him. He's ready to go. So tell me how it went.
Lots of exercise.
Yeah, like what?
So like push-ups, planks, doing kicks like this, knee-ups, stuff like that.
Wow. And who led the class?
Master Lee and Kiwan.
Kiwan is like our 3rd or 4th degree black belt instructor. Yeah,
and
yeah.
Master Lee as well, a Taekwondo master.
Well, that's great, honey. I'm glad that you're able to do that. It sounds really worthwhile. I mean, you know, you got to do the exercise if you're going to have the freedom to play Minecraft some other part of the day, right? That's sort of the deal. Everybody's job right now is to keep their body and their brain as in good shape as they can while we get through this this crisis. So thanks for taking class, and you can now go check on your schoolwork. I'm gonna make the fried rice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I promised Johnny fried rice and chicken for lunch today. So here's the veggie part. There's the rice part. That's lots of steam. And there's the chicken part. It'll be done in a minute. I'm also gonna add egg. Of course, we add egg to everything at our house. So Don's checking his mail before he gets busy out in the garage. Yep. And I'm almost got Johnny's lunch done. And he has our last month's electric bill.
Right, the meter reader came by yesterday while we were out in the garage. So we know exactly when he read the meter. He read it at about this time.
Yesterday, yep.
And since it's all electronic, we've got our bill in our email today. And so our bill was for 31 days.
Which is long.
Which is more than normal. Normally it's like 28, 29, 30. 31 is actually a little longer. We averaged 56 kilowatt hours per day over that 31 days, which is approximately 30 kilowatt hours less than we normally would average. Now this is a combination of, we haven't been super cold, so the heat's been running, but not much. You know, spring's a little warmer, but really the big thing is we've now 13 full days of this 30. Well, in that case, it would have been 12 full days of the 31. Did not include our normal charging pattern with Ruby. So our bill's $167 this month.
Right. Well, in these hard times, a smaller bill is good, but there's a great sadness in my heart that mine and Johnny's routine with school and driving has been disrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good and it's not good at the same time. Yeah. I did add some frozen peas. You just gotta basically get them hot. They really don't need to cook. Now what I really should have done is made the rice yesterday and let it get cold. That makes it more firm in the fried rice. But who's thinking that far ahead? So it's good enough. Johnny isn't going to critique the rice to that extent. All right, the rice is ready to go. The chicken is ready to go. Let's call the teenager. So, I am continuing to make really good progress sorting the Legos. That's all I've got left now. And I struck pay dirt. And I found this one part. And I needed one for the advanced police Cybertruck. And there's my one. So I'm super excited. Never even seen that part before. I have lots of great help in here. And I'm going to put up my Easter village before I follow Don out to the garage. Play nice, please. Play nice, please. They really are just playing. I got done with the Easter, what I wanted to get done. Mostly the stuff out of the boxes, but I didn't finish organizing it. It's kind of better to do that when it's dark at night. But Don brought this cabinet down from upstairs. We really weren't utilizing it very well. And he's asked me to go ahead and wipe it down as best as I can. So that's what I'm gonna do. Big difference between up here and down here where I haven't wiped yet. That's what I like to see. Effort, sweat, big improvement. Don is setting this up over here. He's working on getting this shelf in between the two cabinets. Now look, we're gonna come back and have a project. We're gonna paint the cabinets probably red, Tesla red, to go along with our gray theme.
I like that.
But it's not good temperature outside. That's gonna take, you know, a day's worth of work to sand them and paint them and stuff. So for now, no, but it's on the list. Hey Donnie, it's looking great.
Yeah, all I gotta do is I'm gonna anchor it to the wall so that it can't tip forward. And I've got it nice and level between the cabinets and this shelf on the back.
Yeah.
Sill. So I have a toolbox. It's like 15 inches, 15 inches deep. And so this shelf's a little less than 12. And so plus that 3 or 4 inches, the toolbox won't stick out. Cool. So that's the...
It's one that's upstairs, a Craftsman. You hadn't been using it. It's just ready to go, right?
Yeah, just it needs a kitten touch. It needs to get cleaned up.
All right, well, I will dust it. I have been cleaning and dusting and scrubbing the entire time he's been fooling with the shelf. So.
Yeah, well, I used sheet metal screws, a couple of them on each side to drill into the cabinet. The weight's going to go down, so you know, I think they'll be plenty strong. I mean, it's only going to be 100 pounds or so, and this is a nice metal shelf.
It was from a light fixture, you said.
That's right, from an office light fixture. It's like that, made out of that office first. What do they used to call that? Anyway, the point is, it's a really nice shelf. I figured I'd never use a light fixture, so I just the light fixture kind of like snapped into it. So I unsnapped the light fixture because I guess, you know, it's optional. You order the top of the desk without the light fixture, and if you want the light fixture, it's extra more money. So that's sort of how that works.
Well, it's looking good.
Yeah.
Well, it's starting to rain, and they said we could get close to 1 inch overnight. I pulled our Ego lawnmower out from under the house, stuck in the battery, looked at the diagram on top for how to start it, and mowed this backyard area. Didn't have to ask Don for any help or anything. No oil, no pulling to start, no nothing. It's been sitting all winter and it fired right up. All winter, listen to me, it's only March, right? But yeah, for us, we only really don't get to mow for about 3 months out of the year here. And then I went in the garage and I chose the Ryobi weed eater instead of the Ego one because it's smaller. It's more my size. The Ego one is more for Don's height. Put the battery, Ryobi battery that was charged up, ready to go onto it. Came out here and did the weed eating out back, and it was painless. It was really painless. So I did not do the front except for right around the porch, because actually whatever kind of natural grass is in the front yard is not tall yet. And also it's raining, and I just really wanted to get the part where we are. I figured Don's got 7 to 10 days before he does the whole yard. So that's good. So let's see what kind of trouble he's getting himself into in here. I think he's loading up toolboxes with stuff now, organizing where he wants what to go. Right?
That's right.
I see tools in the new toolbox.
That's correct.
Yeah, Don took the hasp off of it because it was annoying him. It kept on falling, and then when it would fall, it would latch every time, and it was just annoying.
Yep.
It's below the lower drawer, so if somebody wants to reinstall it at some point, they can.
Yep.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Got lots of drawers that look like this.
You gotta find
We're missing that tool, but we got lots of organized drawers. I looked for it.
Yeah, well, it's the 10 millimeter, of course, so you know that's the one that's going to be missing.
I'm sorry, we'll find it. I'm on the job.
Good girl.
Yeah, everything's looking good. We're done for the night because Johnny's kicking us out. I meant it teasing. I meant it teasing. It's time for his class.
I'm out of here.
We're out of here. We're going to go cook. Yeah. Well, it is drizzling, but Donna and I are going to go for our nightly drive around Durham County, which is just to our west. Is going to announce stay-at-home order tomorrow, and Mecklenburg County, which is Charlotte, has already announced it, so Wake is probably not far behind.
Nope.
So we were super excited for Kyle and Out of Spec Motoring and Brian over at I1 Tesla that they got a shout out from Electrek. Electrek referred to their video and other stuff they were doing with the Model Y up at the track. That was pretty awesome. And Martin here on EV New Daily, he also just mentioned Out of Spec Motoring. So
yeah, I'm just about 12:45 into it. They start talking about out of spec. So if you want to skip, you can just skip to 12:45 into it. It's the March 22nd show for EV News Daily.
Yep. So way to go, Kyle. Woohoo! Well, it's just after 8:30. This is our pattern. We work hard in the garage and finish late and then eat a little late. And then by the time we get out here, Walmart's closed. We're in the process of closing. It's 8:37, so I guess they're trying to get folks out of there. They're, you know, there's some cars out here, but not tons. It's wet. It's 53. It's supposed to rain more overnight. One can only hope that it would pour for a few minutes and wash some of that pollen away. So I bet the masters have gone from the Taekwondo studio, but there's some sort of a kickboard that they bought for the kids and wanted folks to stop by and pick up. And obviously I think we could do that without having any real interaction. So Food Lion is pretty empty over here. Are they still open? Yeah, there's somebody at the checkout in there. That's pretty funny. Food Lion's open, but Walmart's closed.
Well, at this point, Harris Teeter's is closed, so this is the only grocery store in Fuquay open.
Open, yeah. They probably close at 9 or something.
Yeah, we should try to look at the hours. I haven't been paying attention, but yeah, we should look.
Well, I suppose if we do try to get out to go to one place, it probably would be Whole Foods, but I'm not planning that for this week. That would have to be a next week activity. And they do appear to be gone. Which makes sense because their last class was Johnny's class and that was an hour ago.
I agree.
Although they've been in there every night pretty much doing something, working on the curriculum for the online stuff or whatever. So I might come up tomorrow morning just to try to pick up the kickboard.
Oh, they've got a big sign up for the safety of and concern of our customers, employees.
During this health crisis, Guardian Angel Thrift will be closing temporarily for 2 weeks. We will keep you informed on reopening via Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Stay safe, be well, and we hope to see you soon. Well, I told Don today that this is, I think, the longest time since like 15 years that I haven't been to Guardian Angel. You know, I've been coming here since the boys were young enough to ride up in the top part of the shopping cart. And I've got all that great Easter stuff in there, and I'm not getting to check it out. So that's kind of a bummer. And yeah, I just had Dawn drive me past. Oh, they got Easter linens over there and flags. Dang. Well, you know, we all got to sacrifice to get past this. Yeah, Easter stuff. Lots and lots. I see Easter linens. I would definitely be looking at that rack. Nothing I need, of course, just nice to look at.
And all the pretty pink colors.
Yeah, all the pretty spring pastels and stuff. Well, I have to say it was a pretty quiet night around town, which is the right answer. But
it was the quietest night
we've seen. Yeah, I'm sure the rain and the chill and all the new regulations. That last one about no playgrounds really seemed to cause a lot of the people we were seeing out at night to not be out anymore. So I think there were several things going on there. I guess now with Durham and Mecklenburg counties, you know, doing the stay-at-home thing, I really feel like we're not far behind.
Yeah,
so
I'll probably put that out pretty soon.
Yeah. Thanks for taking me.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it.
I did get my Easter village set up here on the hearth. And not lit up, but over here on the pie table. And up here on top of the curio shelf.